All right now. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Okay. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Welcome to some PmpL Scrims, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome indeed. Hope you guys are having a great time. Thank you so much for dropping by. For those that dropped by. All right, sorry about that. I'm just trying to get the stream all set up, locked, and loaded for you, ladies and gentlemen. We got a special one for you tonight. Definitely no surprise there for a couple of views for sure. We got some Pmpl scrims. I believe we have 3 maps for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 3 maps are as follows, respectively. We'll be having Erangel, Miramar, and then Erangel to close off this fine 3-round match. It's gonna be very, very good for sure. It's gonna be a classic one. We have 88 already in the building. Jesus Christ. Whew. God damn. All right, game started. I'll catch you guys on the plane path in Erangel. All right, let's take a look at our plane path respectively. We got a one-sided plane path starting on through from Stalba. And then I believe we'll be ending things right towards the southern side of Military Bay. So it's a one-sided plane path. 86 players and 23 teams. Wow, it's going to be very, very compact early on. That's for sure. It's going to be a lot of teams, a couple of teams that will be evacuating the plane out early, as you can see on your screen. A couple of teams will definitely try to play it safe, I believe so. Trying to wait it out, trying to see if they can find a perfect pattern in choosing their loot, their drop spots for sure. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys having a great time. It's Nubis coming in through to you with some Pmpl scrims, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure, don't forget to smash the like button. And don't forget to sub to the channel if you guys like what you see, that's for sure. Speaking of the scrims, as you can see, we got our teams now trying to take over through their respective loot drops. We have our zone. Our zone now changed its venture. It goes away towards the western side. Very unfortunate for those that have already flanked out towards the right of the map. Now, it's going to be a very early rotation maybe for a couple of these teams. I believe the room is all controlled by the organizers, so we might be definitely having some fast-paced intensity games here in this match, ladies and gentlemen. So do not go anywhere. We have Yasnai. Yasnai definitely has been occupied by 2 teams. Novo looks very, very yummy as well. We got 2 teams in Novo, so I'm trying to get myself used to all these teams up in here. So if I do murder your team's name, I do apologize in advance, ladies and gentlemen. But let's drop in by to the live cam and catch a glimpse of these teams in action. All right, jumping in towards Novo. All right, so we got 2 teams, 7Cs. I believe team number 9 is supposed to be 7Cs Esports, and they have the visitors just around them, Team Coops or Team Cops. Just looking around. Beautiful to see all of these guys all equipped with their guns, especially here in this early match. I'm sure none of these players would like to bow out early. Domain up in here, eliminating guess who with the first knock, and that's, I believe, Snoopy as well goes down on the kill feed. If I do miss out on any of the action, do check the top hand side of your screen. Let me try to switch it up a notch. All right, this is much more beautiful. Okay. All right. So 7Sea Esports with the likes of Ruffat. We got Evil Eye, Bad Rev, and Sickfly69. They make up 7Sea Esports, and going up against Cops. Cops who only have a trio. Unfortunately, they are a member down, which will definitely be to the disadvantage on their turf for sure. Changing things up, let's see if we can go up towards Farm. Farm has been occupied by two teams. We got team number 22 and team number 20. The brothers and sisters just across each other, the left and right to be exact. Pain Gaming, and we got team number 22 as well up in here. Fang up in here, come through with a knock. We got some vector spray. We got teams fighting all over the place as well here towards the bridge. Team number 12, Hype Esports. Ooh, very, very familiar with these teams up in here. Very big boys. Big game players for sure. Liquid pulls up through, but unfortunately the duo of Hype comes in through in clutch and eliminates the duo. The pair that pulled up through. A good start for a couple of these teams already. Unfortunately, team number 11, we only have GMLY as the only player remaining right now. Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Let's go back to Yasnaya. Catch a glimpse of Yasnaya teams. Team number 23. A couple of these teams are on the list that I'm not familiar with, but we got team number 13 as well. Anifood trying to hold in through that broken side of the wall. Now we got grenades being chucked in through by 3LAX. 3LAX just trying to hold on through his angle. Sachir 89. Goldie up here knocking out Spartan with the UAC. We got a push coming through from team number 23. Team number 13 is holding a perfect spot. Grenades are being chucked into right here by Sachin. It's all about angles. And right now, Anifood might be able to catch himself caught off guard if he's not careful enough on his right. We might have Udope. Udope might be able to catch an angle through. He's got the DP locked and loaded. Just waiting on for the perfect moment to push in through for that knock. Harshay as well, holding on through high angle. It's going to be very, very unfortunate if one of these players go down early and we might have a push. Just like I mentioned, we got Dope. It's the Dope coming through with that DP spray. Couple of damage taken off Anifood. Unfortunately, did not get the finish. But we got Ligro. Ligro unfortunately catches himself with the grenade as well, trying to get his blood pumping through with some Red Bull maybe. Team number 23 and 13 are playing this very, very fine off the books, holding each angle as much as they can as possible, trying to make life difficult for the opponent. 67-20 teams from 23 teams, I believe so. In the start off, we got Ligro taking the knee right here. 3LAX with the perfect spray above through. Zone is scripting it for these teams up in here. It's going to be two things that both of these two teams will play against. The zone and each other, that's for sure. Let's give some airtime to Rahul. Rahul up in here trying to sneak inside this building. Knows that there's a player camping up top. We got Sachir up in here. Sachir knows that the team pushed him through. Tries to jump out through the window. Unfortunately, does not do so successfully. But the pressure is still piling up through. Sachir definitely, safely, securely jumps off the building. That's a beautiful IQ play coming through by Shachir. Knows the threat coming above towards the top building, and he just evacuates the premises. What he'll definitely need is high intensity support right now. Team number 13 loses out a member early. They'll be playing a 4v3 situation, but right now we still have a handicap, and that's Rahul still taking the knee. Sachir up in here with a jump shot. Comes with a knock. Beautiful jump shot by Mr. Sachir with an AKM. Definitely driving in through those headshots. Confirms through. That's a 1 point for sure. All placement points and kill points will be accumulated for ladies and gentlemen. So it's going to be very important for these two teams to pull up through. Ladies and gentlemen, team number 13 with this elimination right there. Here in Yasnaya. Beautiful play by team number 13. Zone once again creeps out towards the southwestern side. We got teams just trying to drive on through. Multiple of these players, as you can see on your screen, are now using the vehicle to their advantage. As you can see, vehicles are going to be a big yes for a couple of these teams. If you make the wrong move on your rotation, it's definitely going to cut you off very fast. But yeah, so once again, still towards the southwestern side. We got a fight being sheltered to right here. Team number 22 and team number 14 once again. Team number 14 are making a patient rotation. We got a third party coming through from the back, and that is 7Cs. These guys are deadly and renowned for their third parties and also their formation hold. Dominic gets eliminated by Blue Zone, unfortunately. The Blue Zone will definitely do very heavy damage. Let's go to Zenzi Boy. Popping it through those smoke grenades. He knows that he's currently pinned up through from multiple angles right now. Team number 22 is trying to rotate in through and trying to wrap around team number 14, trying to pick up to those early kills before they can make things work on their terrain. But right now, not looking that way. 16 teams and 55 players. Half the lobby already. We got team number 16 going out through. Couple of trades coming through, but team number 16 take care of that business right there. We might have a push in through by team 7Cs maybe. Might have a push in through by 7Cs, but team number 14 making up to the wiser choice and trying to evacuate the premises and hold in position for a later date. But right now, team number 18 trying to take advantage as much as they can on the knocked team. Up top, we only have team HV Assassin. Their team, he has the only best hits in the house right now, trying to hold in through positional play from their POV. Gonna get used to this time later. So we got Iago. Iago needs to be very, very careful. He's got team number 2 just lurking around towards the northeastern side as well. We got Lasang up in here from team number 2, ladies and gentlemen. 5 kills already under their name. Unfortunately, Jobless has been eliminated out, so that's just unfortunate for them. 15 teams, 51 players. My lord, we have teams definitely getting themselves eliminated left, right, and center. Let's see if we can pop up through towards the blue zone. We got Vibes Esports. They are taking some blue zone damage, trying to loot into towards Water City. Now, I believe it's better safer than sorry getting yourself into zone without any proper equipment. So the Vibes Esports are displaying that they're trying to get themselves into better positioning play, trying to get some loot locked and loaded for themselves maybe. Very appeal, we got Hype Esports. They had their early encounter right there. Now they have themselves secured the inside zone very, very patiently and calmly. They'll be definitely waiting for the next zone to shift in to make its turn. Zone will be creeping in through in the next couple of minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to the Aussie teams up in here. We got Supreme, Team Paradox Esports, ladies and gentlemen. Goldie, Preval, Jester, and Supreme. Big shout out to the Aussies. Right. Shots coming in through. Unfortunately, Goldie's team popped up through that tire, but they'll definitely not stop them from moving to the zone for sure, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, what a nasty zone. Zone comes out towards a Prismox zone. pre-mask zone. That's gonna be unlucky. We got Goldie up in there. This game is glass spray. That's a beautiful spray coming through by Goldie. Definitely came in through in clutch. Come through with a knock right there. Paradox Esports trying to make their venture possible, trying to make themselves known as well in this Pmpl scrims, ladies and gentlemen. No one's safe for sure. We got 7Sea Esports Mimo taking a knee behind the cowl. Definitely need backup for sure. Unfortunately, their team is all out towards the compound. We got team number 8. Oh, that's another team towards the compound. We got Precious now pulling up through towards for the revival right now. Team number 7, we have a Nubis. One of my namesake, unfortunately, he gets eliminated. So that's just unlucky. Just as we spectated. Team number 9 holding a perfect compound. They're taking shots right here at Team Paradox Esports. And if you're eliminating the same time, it's a beautiful spray come through by Bad Rev. OP spray. Very, very beautiful spray. The skill level that a couple of these team players already have is just immaculate. Especially when you come to think about it. Pmpl scrolls, right? They do not disappoint whatsoever. Jester unfortunately gets himself knocked out through Goldie. Gets himself eliminated by Explosion. So a very fast-paced turn of events right here against the Paradox, the Aussie teams. We got 7Cs trying to hunt them down, chase them as packs, and take advantage of this. That's a couple of easy kills on their POV, ladies and gentlemen. We got teams up towards the Western Conference, the Northwestern Conference. We got team number 21 up here. Looking good right now for majority of these teams. They're just trying to tease off the circumferences of the zone. We got team number 25 on a perfect rotation play right here. Acid OP. Team number 25, he knows, passing on information towards his teammates. A team just rotated into what a beautiful spray coming into by Swan. Swan up in here with that flush out. Pyro Boy gets knocked down through and eliminated. HY knocking out Swan. As you can see, that long range spray definitely comes in through in venture. Team number 21 just lurking around. We got Vibe Esports just behind them as well. Shaw L. Here's those enemy trails trying to pre-fire through those grasses. Trying to see if they can get some lucky hit markers, ladies and gentlemen. We got team number 3, Vibes Esports, pulling up towards team number 21. Team number 21 right behind this smoke. They are definitely getting piled right through. Shoal up in here, knocking out Gesu. Pre-fire come through with their jiggle action, but King, ladies and gentlemen. No, we got the support player by Jiggle. Yo, jiggle action coming into. Would that be enough for the revival? It's gonna be a very risky revival, but that's a beautiful work of art play right here by Team Vibes Esports, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect on the team play right here. 10 out of 10 points for Vibes Esports. Waiting on for Shaw. Shaw definitely gets himself batched up, so that's good news right now for Team Shaw. Let's go back to team number 11. Shots coming in through, but team number 2 has a full squad. Seven Sea Esports looking good. They've been getting themselves on the kill feed lately for many occasions, so good to see them on the kill feed. 4-time spray come through. Assassin just takes a couple of HP off team number 8. Team number 8, 7Cs once again. Like I said, all the Kar98s, the ARs, definitely in their control and in their favor. Definitely would not like to pick that. Team number 13 getting themselves outside zone, being gated by 7Cs. It's a 7Cs rips and taking some cheeky single tapping shots off that side. Lasang, knocking out any foot. Everyone's trying to take into either long range plays or short. But right here we got team number 25 pulling up towards Vibes once again. Vibes had that late encounter. It was a good encounter. Lead up and you're pulling up through. Lead out with the jiggle action. But we got Mr. Shaw. Shaw definitely deadly. Definitely will need the cavalry to pull up. But unfortunately that's going to be the sacrifice that he'll make for his teams right here. Malik holding into anchor as well. He is outside. He's inside zone, holding to a perfect position. We got Team Raw outside towards the hill. They'll be having all eyes at C and towards the building as well. We got Nemesis up in here holding on his positional play. The way this team pulls up through, it's gonna be very difficult to pick a winner. To be perfectly honest, it's gonna be very difficult. And the reason why I say that is because if you see the zone shifts out towards Prismock City, right? That's the main heart of Prismock right now. And given the scenario, teams are all over the place towards the outskirts of the zone. It's gonna be a very, very difficult pulling through. Mali gets himself tagged. Mr. Mali definitely. Ooh, but the third party from behind. Team number 4. Ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Lasang knocking out Mimo. Mimo, a very important player for the 7Sea Esports, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, team number 12. Inside zone. They've been having themselves hype esports. Ooh, definitely bringing up the height. 7C's being definitely gate capped by team number 2 all over the place. 7 teams, 22 players remaining. 12 team kills already right here by team number 2. Let me bring up the team team list. So JOBLESS, I believe Wizzes Esports is team number 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this is how it stands to right now. Team 7Sea Esports pulls up through pressures, holding on a perfect barrier. We might have 7Sea Esports taking charge right here. Mr. Fear trying to drag into Fear towards the Reaper. 2 perfect combination, the Reaper and the Fear. Shots coming through. Fear gets tagged through from the right hand side. Unlucky angle positioning play right here. He gets flushed out through. Reaper holding his angle as well. Team number 2 definitely lasering through their spray on the M4s over Team 7C's. Assassin eliminating Lasang. Reaper acts up in here as well. Assassin gets knocked down through by 7C's Mimo. Mimo has been doing double time. He is just outside the zone, but sitting perfectly inside a shack to hold in through 4 placement or kill points maybe to their advantage. Grenades are being chucked in through by Wadu. That's a beautiful grenade. Unfortunately, Parbin and Wadu trying to do double time on the grenade. Chucked in through another grenade by Parbin. That's a beautiful, outstanding grenade by Parbin. Definitely on the head. Inside the shot. Don't do that. No. Beauty. Beauty. Wadu as well, coming in through with some knocks on his POV. They have sights on zone, which is very, very awesome from their POV. Let's take a look at the Eagle's eye real quick and catch a glimpse on the teams on the outskirts. So towards the second front, team number 5, Raw Esports as well. These guys are the Ruthless Aggressive Warriors. We got Assault OP coming in with a couple of shots on Parbin. Parbin definitely on 1 HP, not looking good. Trying to switch up his game plan. Will definitely need plan B, C, D, E up in towards this final map. Team number 2 as well, JOBLESS. They are very, very sharp. Picking up towards center. They are inside zone as well. Team number 4, High Voltage, being kept in through by Reaper. Reaper gets knocked out through by Parbin. The Glacier M4 definitely shining across the kill field, ladies and gentlemen. Ruthless Warriors are very fairly inside zone. Zone is towards the center where team number 2 is. Hype Esports definitely get themselves in with their team Xbbl. 5 teams remaining, 13 players. Assassin now making out through the first move, trying to take it through towards the small hill sided dip. Colossi knocking out Hype Roger. Let's give some airtime to the solo up in here, pulling it through with the green beam suit. Free fight coming in through. That free fight unfortunately falls out too short. Adding in tag, that's the disadvantage. You'll definitely be shot from multiple angles. High Voltage as well, just holding it to. There are a full three-man team right now. 4 teams, 12 players, ladies and gentlemen. Is it the 4-3-12 type of ratio? So we got 3v3, 2v3, maybe. Shots coming in through Pmpl, taking in the risk as well. Pmpl, very gutsy move being played out through by Pmpl. XTREME just trying to give in through cover from behind as well. Lasang on 1 HP. One more bullet will definitely do the deed on his knock, so that's gonna be a big no-no for team number 2. They're trying to see if they can survive as much as they can. Hype Esports being lasered through from left, right, and center. XTREME takes a knee. Rebel knocking out XTREME. And it's just carnage right here towards the end game. Right here, team number 2 taking the advantage. We have Pmpl right there, just slipping across the buggy. And we got Rebel X up in here, holding out through that TPP angle. One grenade will definitely do this gun. Shots are coming through. Wadu gets flushed out. We got Nemesis doing the hill strat. Roger trying to snake in through the grass. He is definitely trying to camouflage as much as he can. Grenades are being chucked into that smoke. Maybe shots come through from behind, and that Nemesis, the arch nemesis of that team right there, comes through from behind with the steal kill. That is just unlucky for sure. Very much unlucky. Let's go to Rebels POV. Pmpl. We got 2 teams remaining. We have a 2v1 situation up in here, ladies and gentlemen. High voltage. High voltage not moving an inch. We might have a play coming into by Pmpl. Fire coming into, ladies and gentlemen. This to confirm it towards the late end game. Beautiful knock coming in through by Pmpl. But that's just it. Ladies and gentlemen, team number 2, Jobless Esports with the dub here, and a mighty dub under their name, coming in clutch, winning out through the first game. And what a beauty of a game we had. High intensity, speed, momentum, all definitely included in this first match of our Pmpl scrims, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see. Very, very good to see. Very, very excited on how these teams are playing into and participating on their turf. So good stuff. Very much good stuff. Let's take a look at the the kills right here. Reaper takes in 3 kills. Lasang takes in 12 kills. Rebel with 5. That's a 18 kill game. First place finish right here for team Jobless. Coming through second. High voltage, unfortunately, is only the member remaining. Pravin Din doing his part, definitely trying to clutch in through for his team. Unfortunately, falls out short. So 5 kills to Pravin, 1 kill to Wadu, and Assassin with 1 kill. That is a 6-7 kill game. Second seed finish. And then we got the Ruthless Warriors, Nemesis with 3, and Assault OP combining their kill forces with 4 kills as a third seed finish, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at the rest of the seedings as well while we are at it. Stars of the match, we got Lasang with our Terminator roll, 1924 damage. You'll definitely not see that in the high-end lobby games, but that's a wow, definitely a jaw-dropping 19 damage. We got Rebel X with that best companion, 4 assists and 3 revives. Once again, with him being the final eliminator on team high voltage with that 5 defeats under his name, ladies and gentlemen. GG's finishes to Rebel X and Lasang. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is done and does it. If you like what you see, make sure to smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It will definitely help out a ton, making more content like this moving on forward in terms of casting. We'll be moving over to our second match for tonight, and that will be played in Miramar, beautiful Sahara deserts of Miramar. So make sure to do not go anywhere. Get yourself refreshed through. I'm gonna get you guys some game highlights rolling so that you can enjoy some game highlights. I'm sure everyone loves the game highlights, especially myself when I try to make them for you. So enjoy some game highlights, and then we'll get back to for our second game, ladies and gentlemen. I'll catch you guys soon. All right, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the stream. Make sure to smash the like button. Welcome to some Pmpl Scrims, ladies and gentlemen. Beauty, the art of PUBG Mobile Scrims. The professionals that come out through play these Scrims show us their skills, the IQ, and their talent here in this electronic game we love, which is known as PUBG Mobile. Game 1 done and dusted, and what an electrifying start to Game 1. I was very surprised to see a couple of these teams hold off towards the end. And normally when we have prize money up for grabs, we got teams definitely backing in through, trying to survive. Very, very semi-aggressive lobby. Everyone definitely takes the fight to their opponents when it's needed. And they do come in clutch here. Towards the early stages or the end stages. The gun skill level for from the first match that I just saw and casted was just mind-boggling. Everyone's so good at the gun that it's so hard to go up against one another, which is the whole point of Scrims, to go match your 1v1s, your 2v2s, 3v3s, and 4v4s at the highest level possible here, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. We got 35 people in the lobby trying to get themselves seated. Big shout out to everyone participating in these Scrims, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out to everyone as well. The players definitely taking out their time, chilling, vibing, practicing. PMGC is online as well. I've been watching that, and it did not disappoint. PMGC never disappoints for sure. Let me know in the comment section, who do you think? I'm not this comment section. So there is a multi-stream. Unfortunately, chat is not on. It's not active yet, which is a big apologies from the technical side of our page. But it's a first time, so your love and support will be very much appreciated. With the like on the stream, definitely gives us feedback that you like our content, and then we can make more of these possible with your cooperation. And also don't forget to sub, which is a very big part of the YouTube algorithm here. Try to get that growth going on for the page. But yeah, very spicy. I'm excited to see what Miramar. Now Miramar is a whole nother universe, right? The thing I prefer Miramar lobbies so much is because you get to see a lot of potential, a lot of gameplay, rich fights. We got long range snipes, we got sprays coming in through. It's just so mind-boggling to watch how these players can counter those type of scenarios, and it's good. Miramar is goated, man. It's one of the best maps to play on. Shannock, definitely negotiable. Sometimes it is unplayable for a couple of these players, especially the zone shift. Now, very important. A couple of these teams will try to get themselves acquainted through. I've always lived by the rule: if you do not take an early step, it's either your opponents will teach you a lesson, or the zone will. So you got to make your choice, and some choices are very hard to make. Some choices will be bitter, but it is what it is at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Very good. I'm very excited to see how this will turn out, ladies and gentlemen. Massive shout out to Vengeance, my fellow friend, definitely having me stream their Scrims. Very much appreciated, my brother. Thank you so much for the love and support. Appreciate it. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to the REGICIDE Esports channel for more awesome live streaming content like this, for more awesome sweaty players that will provide us some good game and good PUBG Mobile Esports gameplay. So we'll be signing off through in the next couple of minutes. So just waiting on for the admin to confirm things from their end. Then we'll move forward. Very nice. Yeah. Vibes Esports, we got High Voltage up in here, Ruthless Warriors as well, 7Sea Esports, we got Paradox, we got Hype Esports, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone's in the building, everyone's looking fly, everyone's looking sexy in their conqueror frames, in their avatars, looking sexy. 7C, so we got 2 7Cs up in here, looking good. Team number 11, which is ELEMENTRIX. Yeah, well, I was a big fan. I am still a big fan of ELEMENTRIX. I've been watching them grow through to in a couple of scrims, and I've been casting them. Well, not the full, or not all of them, but a couple of them, and they are a good team for sure. Savage came in as well. Team number 13. Team number 14 is Team XTREME. Big shout out to Team XTREME. Team number 15 is supposed to be Team Cops. Unfortunately, they got unlucky in a wrangle, but I'm sure they'll definitely bring a lot to the table in Miramar. Team number 16, DAATRAX, ladies and gentlemen. If I do pronounce it incorrectly, do big apologize. I do apologize. Even your names. If I do murder your names, big apologies from my end, as English is not my first language to begin with. But Unity Esports up in here. 17, NEAPL Esports. Big shout out to NEAPL Esports. Snoopy, Scam. We got Pablo, and we got Sangam, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see CN up in here. And we got team number 20, Pain Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that's done and dusted. Game started. I'll catch you guys on the plane bar. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our second map. That was a quick intro towards the beautiful map of Miramar that we just watched. What a beauty indeed. The sand is like gold. The air is clear as sky. So we'll be starting things off in this beautiful Sahara Desert Miramar. We have a start off towards a southeastern and then we'll be ending things through in no man's land towards the south side of El Pozo, where things can definitely be spicy, as we sometimes see the Monte Nuevo end zone, but Chumacera, Los Leones, Parcajo, El Pozo, Creta Fields, Hacienda del Patron, Minas de Valle, all these places will definitely be in contention. All these places will be, we will see a couple of teams right where we want to see that. Now, there's one thing I definitely am a big no-no of, is the vehicles in Miramar. Now, vehicles are fast, which is good for action, but it is sometimes very unreliable, as the zone, the spray, the bullet spray will definitely take your vehicles back to the lobby and put you 6 feet under for sure. The zone takes in through towards the south. It takes in towards the northern side, northwestern side, which is a beautiful zone. It's definitely gonna cause chaos. It's gonna make life difficult for those teams that are towards the outskirts. But let's see how things will roll. The dust will try to settle in through within, I believe, when the zone hits in through. When the zone comes in, and that's where we'll be able to see the dust settle. But for now, let's just jump right into the action, ladies and gentlemen. Vibes Esports up in there. We got Malik, the Lord himself, Mr. Malik. He's been holding in through towards Percado. Percado has been shared by 3 teams. We got team number 18. Ooh, Nepal Esports, Scam and Sangam. Let's see if Scam can come through and scam team Malik from Vibes Esports. But I believe so. We might have Jiggle pull up through. Now, these two team pair, Malik and Jiggle, definitely showed us their class. Team number 7 as well as the solo, I believe so. Dominic just behind as well. Beautiful team spread coming in through. 4 teams up in here, ladies and gentlemen. Malik trying to hold on through his play. Before I come in, Sangnam gets himself tagged in the process. He's not looking. We might have a push from fire coming through by Sangnam. This is a beautiful angle position play. I believe the medkit will be a big play forward coming on through right here. Can the duo do their part? Scam gets himself knocked out through the UMP. That's a flush out through by Vibes. Like I said, they made the opposing team put them in a lot of pressure, and that is a flush confirmed right there, ladies and gentlemen. GG's for NEAPL Esports. Unfortunately, Sangam, Scam, and Pablo, they were self-isolated in that 5-star building, 5-story building, which Vibes definitely capitalized, and they pulled off to the 3 kills under their name. Team number 7 up in here as well. Shots come through from up far. Team number 15, ladies and gentlemen, we got Cops, the cops. We got cops and robbers playing out through right here. Vibes are the robbers. They've been robbed. They robbed NEAPL Esports of this 3-point kill. We got Rana pulling up through the UMP to find his perfect rhythm. Unfortunately, he sees the 3 heads peeking through that door, and he knows the threat. He falls back, trying to see if they can make the money walk on Vibes Esports. Shots coming into. We got Malik once again with a beautiful UMP skin, and that comes with a clutch flush. We got Shoaib X. We got the Molly's been clutching, but that was too quick by Cheyenne. Noob comes through with an elimination on the M249, and the amount of noise that M249 does. But ladies and gentlemen, Vibes Esports once again with a back-to-back wipe. Big shout out to Vibes Esports, ladies and gentlemen. They've been displaying class, and they own the Picado area, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see. Very much good to see. Going up towards team number 13. Team number 3, we got Hashay up in here. They've been having themselves busy as well. A couple of players of theirs are currently taking the pick up through a couple of kills. 4 kills already, so that's a wipe on their behalf. Savage Esports. Damn. Definitely Savage on the tail. Let's go to El Pozo. Team number 16. DAATRAX. Unfortunately, we got Viper taking a knee. Very important player for their lineup right now. Viper. We got a 3-way threat match being dealt here in El Pozo. Team number 9. 7Sea Gsm. Definitely under the circumference. Towards the radar of team number 16. Team number 16 trying to get themselves all collapsed through in one building. They are inside zone, so shouldn't be any problem whatsoever. We got Ruthless agents as well. Ruthless aggressive warriors, sorry. I'll just call them Ruthless warriors. Shots coming in through. We got Spike. Out rat that. That's a knock and a finish right there. Team number 9 losing out a member. They'll be definitely playing this throughout as a trio. Miramar is one map where you will definitely need all your members to survive. If you do lose out or play this, if you lose your teammates out early, for example, NEAPL Esports, unfortunately, they lost their teams out early. It'll be very difficult for the solo to come through, especially when we have a high skill lobby right here. Beautiful nade by Viper. Like I mentioned, Viper with that deadly hand of God grenade on to Evil Eye. Evil Eye will definitely try to get himself blade out, but he will need support coming through as soon as possible. We got Bad Rev running for his life, trying to come through with that, kind of coming through for that revive, but unfortunately he knew that it was too late for him. We got a 3-on-1 formation being played out. Let's give it to the solo. Let's see if he can come in through in clutch. Smokes are being chucked in through. That's a beautiful blindside smoke by the opposing team. We might have Bad Rev trying to get himself chucked into inside the smoke. Beautiful eye play right here by Bad Rev. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bad Rev. Ooh, comes in through with that 2 knocks. That's some 200 IQ play, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Almost almost with the wipe, but that's a safe. We might have team number 9, the only solo player remaining, Xbbl. Unfortunately, he has his hands full. He's got 2 players of the Warriors right in front of him, holding on towards Arena, and that is Assault OP and Nemesis. Is it Nemesis? Yes, sir. And Rules X coming through with the elimination on Xbbl. That's a very beautiful offset angle elimination. They pick up that 1-point kill. Now El Pozo is down to 2 teams early in this map right here in Miramar. All right, let's take a look at zone. Let's zoom in real quick and increase the font size maybe. Zone goes up towards the top, which is a good sign. We, as a caster, would like to make things difficult for the teams playing. But now we have the vehicle sign coming up through on the map. This shows that we might have teams rotating in through from the left or from the right. La Coberia dead center smack in the middle. Perfect place to hold in by. But Team CRX are definitely on a godlike position on their turn. We got a couple of fights happening right here towards Pecado, and that is the Aussies. Paradox Esports. Let's drop them by real quick and say hi. Paradox Esports Jester coming through with a couple of knocks on the 7Seas team. We got 2 teams patching up their differences and their rivalry. We got Precious up in here holding on towards that small ledge. Our Supreme, definitely very much known to his assaulting, very technical player on his behalf. Falls back, knows the threat of Team 7Seas Esports and trying to see if he can reallocate his positional play right here. We got Ripson as well. Ripson might pull up towards the boys. Gonna wrap around through. That's a 1 more knock come to by Ripson. Just up in here. Wow. 1 HP double knock come to by Ripson. Ooh, he gets tagged into from behind, unfortunately. And that is below Supreme with a clutch of a save. That was very important on his part of intervention. If he did not come through for the support play, I'm 100% sure that would be a flush. Unfortunately, Jiggle gets flushed out through. Jiggle comes with a flush shot on Buff Boy. Was that Buff Boy? Yes, Buff Boy and Goldie unfortunately has been eliminated for Paradox Esports. But third parties, it's going to be very difficult to play this out as we have teams on the outskirts. Jiggle with Vibes Esports. Vibes Esports hears those gunshots and trying to see if they can make themselves available for this fight. Beautiful play coming in through. Precious up top as well. Come through that peak on that. Ooh, wee Jester. Supreme as well. Supreme unfortunately gets himself eliminated as we have Vibes who think 7Sea Esports will definitely have firm handshakes from Vibes Esports, as Vibe Esports definitely made life somewhat easy or difficult maybe, but the threat is not over. Fear will definitely have to do double time up in here as we have another team pull up. Smokes have been deployed into by Fear. I'm not sure if he has information yet. That we got 1 player rotating into from the right hand side. Pre-fire coming in through Vibes Esports, taking a couple of cake shots right here on 7Seas team number 8. We have Mr. Jiggle. Can he jiggle his way? He is trying to make things through. Mr. Fear, here's those gunshots. Jump shot come through, but Mr. Jiggle, the Jonathan himself, the local Vibes Jonathan, comes through and jiggles team 7Seas Esports back to the lobby. Unlucky from 7Seas Esports. They were definitely tagged as like how Paradox was tagged for multiple angles. But Vibes Esports being the needle in the thread with a third party eye, and they came through with another wipe. They have themselves comfortable 12 kills already. We already have the second phase closing in. Now third phase will be coming in through in the next couple of seconds. 12 minutes played in, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see the positional plays of the teams right now. La Cobria was full, but we got a change in game plan from a couple of these players. the underside play field right here towards the zone, just waiting on through for the next zone shift. And we got a western shift, ladies and gentlemen. I repeat, we got a western zone shift where we have already a couple of teams sitting impatiently inside zone, but majority of these teams will definitely be gate capped and third party at the same time. Team number 23, CRX Raul, Thriller X. Now, Thriller X had a beauty of a game in Erangel. Just unfortunately, they fell out short, sitting impatiently on 4th or 5th position in Erangel. So good to note. Very much good to know. We got team number 2 pull up towards the party. They are the Erangel winners. Can they show their dominance and their force up in here? Jobless Esports, ladies and gentlemen. Lasang, Reaper X, Rebel X. We got the X's in front of your names. If you do have the X's in front of your name, you know, you surely 100% know that there is a player definitely going to be very hard to beat. Beautiful 3-on-1 formation being played here by team Jobless Esports. Grenades have been chucked in through. We got Lasang switching. He's going to the Rambo. Ooh, that's a beautiful spray on the vehicle. Aish unfortunately gets himself eliminated too close to the vehicle. That's a beautiful IQ play coming through by team number 2. Team number 23, unfortunately, they'll be third party to by team number 21 as well. There's only going to be one winner that will come out through this intervention. Slow down process play. Unfortunately, Rahul has a lot to do on his hand. He gets tagged by Guess Who and King. King comes in through. Rahul gets knocked out, unfortunately. So Thriller X. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. These types of fights are just mouth-watering. You might have Thriller X push. Thriller X comes in clutch, but just like that, Mr. Rebel X says to the camera, look, I have this in place. I'll take charge of how things will play right now. Reaper X, unfortunately, we got one member down. Lasang might get himself flushed out through. King trades in through a couple of desync shots. We might have the team pull her through for some support play. Reaper X trying to jiggle his way through. He jumps, he drops shots into Reaper X with a drop shot. But ladies and gentlemen, wow. Wow. Jobless Esports take a freaking bow. Ladies and gentlemen, Jobless Esports. That was a beautiful hold down, stare down play up against team number 21. And they came up through in clutch with a full 4-man stand-in. Beauty. There is nothing soothing to the eye and to the thumb or to the pointers of your hand when you have your full teammates all alive on that 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, 4v4 encounter. Beauty. It's just something about these types of fights that I love so much. We might have here towards the peak of towards the western side, been occupied by 2 teams. Ashy gets himself tagged into. We got team number 3 as well. Team number 5, Ruthless Warriors, definitely ruthless on their decision making. Nemesis trying to chuck into a couple of grenades, rolls up in here, get himself patched up with that med kit. We got any foot pulling up from the right hand side. He comes through with some jiggle. Unfortunately, that jiggle, the Glacier M4 will definitely punish you if you come through solo. Nemesis and Assassin also Assault OP definitely pairing up their duo play. Joker from Vibes Esports come through from behind and eliminates that team right there. Raw Esports goes out alive once again in this late match. We got moving over to our 5th phase of the circle. 44 seconds in. 3-way threat match being played right here, ladies and gentlemen. Shots coming in through by team number 11. Number 11, ELEMENTRIX. Big shout out to ELEMENTRIX. Big fan, bro. ISO pro. Shots coming to Carriers coming to the Scarel. I've noticed about the Scarel. The Scarel is one gun that is, I mean, no disrespect to the Scarel, but the Scarel is one gun that is just so hard to hip fire, and to win your 1v1s, the Scarel is very difficult. Even recently, if you watch the the PMGC players, whenever they do their friendly 1v1s, they are practicing with the Scar L, because the Scar L hip fire and the 1v1 algorithm on that is just so terrible. It's very terrible. If you want to increase your game skill in counter, maybe then you can use the Scar L, but it's one assault rifle that is a big no-no. Zone comes in towards the center. Once again, we got team number 19 perfect sit in the house. We got Mr. Himson popping into a couple of mini red zone Spartan, knocking out 2x Demon. Sprays coming in. We might have a flush right here. Beautiful spray, beautiful gun switch right here by team number 19, which is CN Esports. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we'll be able to hear fireworks, beauty, Christmas to the ear. Single tappy coming in through rear by Anish. Anish switches it through 6 times. Got that laser sight for that laser spray long range. Sheesh. Anish X9 with the laser of a spray. That is a 200-meter spray coming into by Ashish. Confirms to that 1 point under his name. Definitely worth the spray down. Vibes Esports once again pulls up towards another post party. 1 minute remaining for these teams to make a move. We got Angel eliminating Acid OP Domain. Napini eliminating Swan. Let's see this spray. Fire unfortunately takes a knee. We got Jiggle as well. Jiggle comes through from the right hand side. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just take a moment and appreciate Vibes Esports. Back to back squad wipes on the go, and the kill feed is now catching up to the intensity that Vibes Esports are providing on the scene. Wow. Would you take a look at that play? It's just OP to watch, ladies and gentlemen. Some dub play coming in through right here by Vibes Esports, definitely living up to the hype. And we got good vibes. I got good vibes when I see Vibes play. Let's go. Good stuff, fam. Let's go towards the Far Western Conference. Now, we got Hype Esports. We got the hype. We got the vibe. That grenade was a beauty of a grenade coming through by Sus X. We might have a flush coming into. That's a jump shot. And just like that, team number 11 with the elimination on Hype Esports. Team number 11. GG's. Tasibaka with the final double blow. OP by OP indeed. Team number 17 as well. These guys, Angel, they pick up 2 full kills as well under their name. So as Unity, well, let's see if the Unity can walk against the Vibes. The Vibes are being the thriller that they are. They have adrenaline through their veins right now. They are not scared of whoever their opponent is. Let's go to Joker. Joker's got that UMP. We got 3 teams remaining, ladies and gentlemen. Team number 3, Vibes Esports. Team number 11, we got Elementrix as well. Grenades coming through. Joker got tagged into. He is definitely scratching his head onto understanding on how that grenade came up to him. Grenades are being chucked into. Beautiful play. Patrick holding on towards the left wing. That grenade holds into that place. Ooh, Shaw takes a knee. Patrick with the dub with that hand of God grenade. Patrick knocks out 2. Now we got Vibes Esports vulnerable to the picture. They are being caught up to right here, ladies and gentlemen. Jiggle is the only man surviving it. Malik just crawls back for the revival. But Team Unity packs in through as a Unity and knocks out 2 players of Vibes. They were favorites to win right here. Zone is towards this arena. Another grenade being chucked into. That grenade just does slight 90% health damage. Malik gets himself up. Jiggle on 1 HP. Malik has all 1 pan. 1 grenade will do the deed. We got Jiggle up in here. Shots coming into. Jiggle takes it to a Jiggle at Patrick. Patrick with that your M249 comes through, knocking out Malik. Wow. Late intensity play right here, ladies and gentlemen. Looking in good. Team number 17. We got a 2v1 situation being played out through. Can Team ELEMENTRIX come through with the leg up? Left hand pick come through. That Garaza, but the support play. Unity Esports up in here. Left hand pick, right hand pick. Wow. Liquid getting himself patched up through that 3, 2, 1 second will be very vital on the turn. Another knock. This is a 1v1, ladies and gentlemen. We might have a 1v1. P5 coming through by Liquid. Liquid bringing up to the veins coming up here late, ladies and gentlemen. Can he make it count? That vehicle pressure will come into, but the support play. As one, Unity Esports. I'm going to put some respect on their name. They came through in clutch. The fight level. Wow. If you can't use your gun, use your utilities. And as one, Unity Esports showed that class against the pounding team, Vibes Esports. Vibe Esports were confused to the bone on how they are getting damaged by those grenades. And this shows you the mentality level on how people use their grenades. At the smallest angle, at the smallest crack, they will pop through that grenade and it will do damage to you. Beauty play coming in through right here by As One Unity. They take the dub. Let's take a look at how the kill point stands in right here. We got Domain with 4 kills, Patrick with 1, and Angel with 5. That's a 10 kill game first hit finish. For As One Unity coming in through second is ELEMENTRIX. Very good game they had. Unfortunately, with the 2-man on fine finale ending, was just not enough. But they brought in the hit. Big shout out to Liquid up in here for ELEMENTRIX, ladies and gentlemen. So Orange with 2 kills. We got Sassy Baka, Mr. Sus with 6 kills, and we got GM. Is it Gimli? Maybe. Cuss Gimli. I'm not sure. I apologize in advance for the mispronunciation. He comes through with 3 kills. That's a 6, 9, 10, 11 kill game. Second set finish, and third is Vibes Esports. What a game Vibes had here in Miramar. They are definitely the leaders right here in Miramar. In the overall, not the overall, but the Miramar points tally. 6 to Jiggle, 4 to Shaw, that's a 10. We got 14 coming through by Joker with that 4 kills to his contribution. And then 17 finishing through on the overall for Vibes Esports as Malik bring 3 to the table, ladies and gentlemen. G freaking G's. Let's take a look at the rest of the seatings as well. All right, stars of the match, we got Mr. Jiggle with it, with that 1062 damage. Maddie with that best player to have by your side, 2 revives. And Domain with that final blow from As One Unity, 4 defeats and 3 assists. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your stars of the match. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Done and dusted with our second map for tonight. Hope you guys liked what you see. Make sure to smash the like button on the REGICIDE Esports Scream channel here on YouTube. It'll definitely be very much appreciated with your love in sport. Like, share to your friends and family so that they can come in and watch you playing the favorite game of PUBG Mobile. And then subscribe to the channel. Leave us a comment after the stream if you would like to come back and watch the stream. Subscribe will definitely help you into a lot, tons. Definitely data is numbers is where growth comes in, and if you see numbers, it'll definitely be a morale boost for the players for sure. All right, sweet. I'm gonna get myself seated inside zone once again while you guys enjoy some game highlights. Get yourself refreshed, get a glass of water, maybe go to the loo, get a quick leak, maybe come back, and then we'll end things off in the finale Erangel map, ladies and gentlemen, where we started our Fiesta cycle. It was a psychotic Erangel. Let's see if we can have the same tempo in Erangel once again. All right, I'll catch you guys soon on our third and final map.
Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done.
All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back to our third and final map for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Thank you very much for the likes that you guys have been sharing on stream. Really much appreciated. I appreciate the subscribers as well on the REGICIDE Esports page and also on the It's Nubis page. Will be very much appreciated. So thank you so much for the support on these first two maps. Definitely shows out here, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll be ending things off in the beautiful home to all Erangel. Not a surprise. It's definitely not going to be easy, that's for sure. Nothing is going to be easy, especially in the PUBG scrims, Pmpl scrims, Pro League scrims, when you got players that are just so good at fighting against each other. Analysis check. Erangel, speed, momentum, intensity, couple of unfortunate, unlucky turnovers, decision making, which is a very big, it's a very big play at a game, a team's performance. A solo chuck up will definitely lead in through towards an unfortunate circumstances. But let's see how things will play here in our third map. Would there be a change in loot drops for a couple of these teams? Maybe. Only time will tell. Will there be the same aggressive teams that will go up against, for example, in Yasnaya, in Lipovka, in Malta, in Shelter? All these places were definitely filled up as we had a right-handed sided playing path towards Stalba. Starting off Salba, and it came down towards military base. So even Novo, we had teams that a couple of teams that had locked horns and held their ground in Novo, ladies and gentlemen. All right, thank you so much for the likes. We have reached 21 likes on the stream. Really much appreciated. If we are able to get it to 25 likes, that will be even more spectacular. Appreciate you coming in through on stream. Watching the stream definitely hits in through towards the algorithm. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. We got 68 big boys in the lobby right now, trying to get themselves situated through. The admin is trying to be lenient right now, trying to provide in time for their teams to get in and get themselves all seated and secured before we finish the final map for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna be good. All right, I'm gonna roll clip and advert. You guys enjoy this advert, and then I'll get back to you shortly for a third map.
Second that I breathe is going down in history. We are victorious, can't stop me. Maybe today we'll fight our battles, show you the way if you can handle it. You follow me.
I be the man, back to the battle, the last man standing. Who would have thought that I had what it takes? With the whole city on my shoulder going crazy. Back to the pub and the keep in the G's. Victory lap on the ride with the team. Stay good sport and smoke with the E. Aim for the high score ring. I'm
All right, ladies and gentlemen, looks like there was a change in plan. It was supposed to be Erangel, but they changed it up a notch and changed it to Shannock. All right, so we got a calm. Nakam start off, and then we'll be ending things off in Shannock. Ooh, Shannock towards the eastern side of Shannock. Now, this is gonna be even more spicier with the zone turning up on through full to the max. Zone is gonna be a pain in the ass, that's for sure, for a couple of these teams. Let's see if we can have a favorable, say, zone sided here in this final map. But Bootcamp looks to be very, very thirsty, as we got a couple of parachutes landing on Bootcamp. Camp Charlie as well. Camp Bravo looks to be in the mix as well. We have Painan. We got 3 teams holding in through in Painan. So a couple of these teams will get themselves eliminated out early, which is going to be very unfortunate. It is going to be unfortunate, but that's the price you pay for some heavy gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just drop into the action straight. All right, so we got Paradox Esports from Team Aussie. They are landing here in Bootcamp. We got Supreme and Buff Boy. Unfortunately, Jester and Goldie has been flushed out through, so that's their only contribution right here, ladies and gentlemen. Team CN Esports as well. They've been pulling up to their part of play right here. CN Esports with the likes of team number 14, Team TX. We got Gen Z Boy just trying to drop in through those rotations as well. We got teams trying to hold in through their ground, but main is going to be the big play out sorted right here. Lots of movement coming in through him, son. Unfortunately, he gets caught right there in the grenade. Just leaving him on 1 HP. We got any foot just trying to crawl in back towards Sachir. Unfortunately, he gets flushed. Just completely right here. Power Supreme just inside the panic room, holding on through his positional play, as well as Buff Boy. Buff Boy taking a couple of shots right there. Sachir towards the bottom. Okay. So he's got a beautiful angle himself as well. He can make things work to his advantage, but will definitely need support for sure. Moving over towards the bridge, we got team number 20, Pichu. Unfortunately, just as we dropped in by ELEMENTRIX, comes through with the elimination right there, straight. No mercy for that team. We got High Voltage. They are taking over towards High Hill as well. We got team number 13 as well, Hershey. That earlier counter against team number 11. ELEMENTRIX Esports right here just across the bin. We got Sus X just trying to snake in through. Got that M416 beautiful skin on that Glacier, as well as that M76 to go. Jiggle coming through. We got Mr. Sus X with that cheeky play. That's a beautiful play coming in through by Mr. Sus. Go to as one Unity, our Miramar winners. They definitely played through as a unit for sure, no doubt about it. Can they come up with an elimination on one of the valuable players of Team ELEMENTRIX? We got Mr. Sus just trying to fall back to recover as well. Moving things forward, let's go back to Bootcamp once again. Our big boy place. No one's in paradise for the first time, unfortunately. Him son gets knocked out through by Team TX. Demon gets tagged into by Spartan with that fool's M4. Unlucky right here by Team TX. They had so much in the game that they had to brought. We got Gen Z Boy. Gen Z Boy needs to be very careful. He might be third party from behind. And that flush confirms things through right here, as we have Pirate pulling in the strings as well as Spartan. Him son just still knocked just past the blocks of Shanna. We got Supreme knocking out Man Cox. Buff Boy knocking out Anish. We might have a change in turn play right here. Anish out in the open, taking a knee. We might have Captain X still in that kill. That's a steal kill with Buff Boy's hard work played right here. We're holding out through that AKM and that aim. 4-1-6. Let's go. High voltage power beam takes a knee. If I do miss out on any of the action, ladies and gentlemen, do follow the top side of your screen. We had approximately 20 teams in the lobby, and then now we have 15 teams just with the blinking of an eye. We have 5 teams already eliminated. We got team number 11 trying to pull through from behind as well. ELEMENTRIX X might be the third party. The sting in the wound, the knife in the wound right here on XTREME gets lasered through. He gets eliminated right here by Liquid with that liquid spray. Backing in through. He's been showing us his skill lately, and ELEMENTRIX now pulls up towards the party, making this a 4-way match. Getting up through that grenade. He gets shot, unfortunately. Incas just trades in through a couple of shots from above and beyond. So ELEMENTRIX X, we got 2 players now. We got 1 player trying to do the revive, do the dirty work. Captain taking a knee, very important for the team. If you have Captain as a name, you definitely know it is going to be very important, to say the least, for your contribution towards you. Unfortunately, that grenade by Orange with the beauty of a grenade for Team ELEMENTRIX X. Ruthless on the turn, very calm and composed, very settled are these teams right here. Shots coming through. JOBLESS eliminating Swans. We got GMLY eliminating Gen Z Boys. So Team ELEMENTRIX X comes out of nowhere and takes things into their hands with the third party composure. Alright, goes out to 7C. Let's give some airtime to Mimo. Vibes Esports. Laying out in the open. He gets tagged from an offsuit angle right here by Mimo. Where is Leo trying to pull out the ball. We got 7Sea Esports. Ripson knocking out Joker, eliminating Joker. So that's just unlucky for that player right there. He gets himself caught out in the open. Spartan knocking out GMLY. We got teams right behind us as well. Vibes Esports playing this as a duo. Jiggly caught out on the other side of the island maybe. It is going to be unfortunate if they lose out Jiggle. Now, Jiggle is a very renowned player on his turn. Grenades have been shot into. That grenade can definitely do damage. I'm not sure if the other player teammates is able to. Shot come. That's a beautiful by Jiggle. Definitely displaying his class. I'm not sure where the opposing teammate is, but he gets flushed and caught out in the open. Like I mentioned, just before this encounter, Jiggle is a very important player for Vibes Esports. A beauty of a drop shot. Unfortunate, just like that, Vibes Esports has a firm handshake with Hype Esports as they come through and eliminate 7Seas all out in the open. The third party was just unfortunate for 7Seas, and they get themselves eliminated out at 12th position. But just looking around, just towards the main city of Painan, is Ruthless Warriors. Now, Ruthless Warriors are very hungry. They are a very hungry pack team. They know that these teams all over the place right now. They'll need to be very careful on how they'll take this play. Right now, all eyes goes out to Roger's team from Hype Esports. They have the Eagles. I said that they could have an advantage for so. There was a controversy about the PUBG Mobile India scrims that was happening lately about a particular team that removed their clothes.
So this comes to show the strict implemented rules provided by Crafton and the PUBG mobile esports community on how strict their rules and regulations are. Angel unfortunately takes a knee. This is gonna be a fly out towards the northern side. She gets flushed out. Fortunately, her death will definitely turn as one unity devils as they hunt into as a duo. Sus X needs to be very careful. The duo of as one unity are all up top. Fang and Domain just lurking around. Grenades coming into that grenade to Mr. Fang. Mr. Fang ooh, just like that. Fang definitely played this to perfection. His eyesight and his patience to the game definitely came in through. Alright, we got some sneaky jump peek here coming in through by Mr. Hammond. Is the Firehold Arms? It is active. Alright, sweet. Alright, going up towards the Ruthless clan. Ooh, the tables have turned. We got Team GR. Jobless pull up towards the party. Unlucky Indy, just like that, ladies and gentlemen. Jobless Esports eliminates the Raw clan. Wow. I just left Painan a couple of seconds and now I'm left with another team occupying Painan. Vibes Esports hears those kill feed shots, comes through trying to pull up towards the party. Damn, that was a fast pace switch over. Unlucky for team Ruthless Warriors. They get themselves eliminated out on 9th position. Very, very unfortunate. Very much unfortunate indeed. Let's take a look at our zone. Our zone shifts out towards Tilted Quarry now. Hype Esports, they are looking very juicy inside zone towards the center. They'll definitely have a lot of gatekeeping coming in through. Teams up towards the top. We got a couple of eliminations out, as you can see on your screen. We might have a fight encounter right here by as one domain. So let's just jump into towards the action. Straight off. What's coming to Jobless gets flushed out with a blink of an eye. Vibes Esports. This is a beautiful position holding right here by Jiggle. Jiggle once again the main man of the hour. Grenades have been chucked in through. He switches his positional play right here. Unfortunately, that grenade will go to no man's land. Another grenade being chucked just right straight into that building. It will definitely make it work. X-Reaper up in here. Gets himself patched up through that med kit. We got Lasang on the left hand side. Definitely gonna be a couple of angry people on all chat as they'll come in through calling in campers for sure, but it's all part of the game. All part of the game for sure. The beautiful game PUBG as we know it. We got a couple of late rotations up in here via Buggy. So 7 teams, just a couple of solos, trying to see if they can pick up through a couple of placement point kills maybe. Placement points are not kills. It is gonna be a miracle if these solos come through in clutch. I'm not saying that they don't have the capability, but when you have a skill level as fast paced like this, it is gonna be very difficult. Now once again the picture, the area of the hour. You might have Vibes pull up through towards a safer side. They will definitely be gate capped and held in through by is it Roger? I'm not sure, but Roger might definitely have other plans in mind. Shots coming in through. Mali getting tagged into from behind. So Lasang definitely trying to see if they can take revenge right here. We might have a unfortunate knock coming through by Roger. Roger knocking out Jiggle. Jiggle, one of their main man, could not confirm to the finish. Roger almost comes to the finish. Ninja eliminating Silver Lion. Vibes right here, all out in the open, vulnerable to the threat of Team Hype. So ironically, we got the hype and we got the vibe up in here. Let's see which will be the winner. But only Shaw has a lot of work to do, and Malik as well. Jiggle is knocked currently. That grenade definitely did a couple of damage. Beautiful knock by Shaw, confirming things. So Shaw gets tagged. He almost comes in through with that knock as well. He saves himself with that little bunny hop that makes things work. Ooh, Roger and the boys Winter as well. So Team Jobless Esports were watching through all that scenery, and now we got a late rotation from Team Jobless. Would that be enough to have them seated inside zone? I'm not sure. But right now, Hype Esports are holding in through the property of the hillside, the Mount Everest of Shannon, we'd like to say. Not the Mount Everest. This is the second largest mountain, second highest mountain in Shannon. But just for the sake of the commentary. Oop, Cops. We got Cops Ninja as well. We got a couple of solos lurking around. That is going to be a threat to a couple of these full flushed teams as well. Cops is playing through as a duo. We got teams right behind as well as one unity. They are a duo as well. 5 teams and 12 players remaining, ladies and gentlemen. Now zone shifts in towards where high voltage is, and they are sitting very much securely inside zone. Cops a ramp takes a knock and gets eliminated by Patrick, so that's a flush with the reply turn right here. Hype as well, holding in through, trying to see if they can get towards the premises of high voltage. It's gonna be very fun to watch this final ending, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited. People are coming in through that beautiful Katu guy knocked that elimination. So 4 teams now remain. Hype Esports, we got Winter getting himself tagged out of blue zone as one unity on the left hand side of the screen as well. Xtreme and Assassin might be able to pinpoint the location of the opposing team, but they are. Assassin has his hands busy as well, as we have S1 unity wrapping around towards the smaller field of Shannock right here. Jobless as well surviving this. So let's go to Extreme. Here's those footsteps. He wraps around, changes his position, comes out low. A very risky low maneuver, but Patrick and Fang needs to be very careful. Multiple grenades might be shown in through by Team High Voltage, just trying to make that mini red zone. There's nothing more soothing. I prefer watching the utility use of these players when they bring in forward through those utility use. It's just so freaking awesome to see how those the grenades, the mollies, just changes the game. And changes the game big time. Beautiful hold by Team as one unity. Patrick unfortunately takes a couple of damage off that grenade. We might have Assassin up in here. Pull out through Fang as well, just holding it through his hip fire for that range. Beautiful knock into by Fang. That's a 0-point knock right there. The hip fire spray was just godlike for sure. Another spray coming to by that red dot. Unfortunately did not come through the knock, but we got Mr. Wadu with that hip fire on the DBS on higher voltage. You might have Extreme wrap around. Extreme up in here got that and Jarman. Wow, beauty. We got Hype and High Voltage, the only 2 teams remaining. Can Mr. Katu come through with the 1v2? He'll pull up towards the zone. Both of these 2 teams are not in zone, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see how this can be played in through by Mr. Katu. Katu just sniffs around, lurks around, knows that there's players right here. Comes through with a free fire, knocks out one player. He gets himself tagged in during the process. Comes through with another wraparound. Gets himself reloaded real quick. We have Wadu and Katu. There's only going to be one doo-doo late in this game of play, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner. Hype Esports with the dub. They had no right to win that, but Katu had other plans in mind. He said, "Hey guys, look me in the eye. I'm the captain now, and I'll steer this boat to victory." What a finale. Hype Esports are definitely living up to the hype. I am all pumped up because of Hype Esports. That was a beautiful 1v2 coming on towards high voltage. Beauty. What beauty of a play. That's just straight savage. So came on with 1 kill. We got Winter with 1 kill, and Katu, the man of the hour, the MVP, with that 5 kill elimination and dub. And Roger with 1 kill. So that's a 6, 7, 8 kill game. First place finish for Hype Esports. That's some respect for them right there. Second is High Voltage. Unfortunately, unlucky. We got Prabin with 1 kill, Assassin with 2, and Wadu with 6. That's an 8, 9 kill game. Second seed finish for Team High Voltage. As one Unity coming in third. They got unlucky. They tried their best, but the duo was just outnumbered by the trio of High Voltage. So Patrick with 2 kills, a Fang with 1 kill. That is a 3 kill game. Third seed finish for Team As One Unity. Let's take a look at the rest of the seedings, ladies and gentlemen, while we are at it. All right, stars of the match are our 3-way. We got Sachir with that 6 defeats and 1,374 damage. The amount of damage does not comprehend with the defeats, but that's the price you pay when you have everyone playing it through. Very perfect on their part. Janzi Boy with the best player to have by your side. 3 assists, 3 revives, and then